Hey guys. I'm gonna do tonight's a little different. I'm gonna start off with some stuff that I want to talk about, and then towards the end, I will show channels if I have time. Um, with the way everything is going and the shortages of medications and everything like that, I thought that my eyes are dry. Sorry, I've been rubbing them, and so uh, we've done a lot of work today out in the garden, and so my eyes are dry, and I've been rubbing them, and so they look red. I haven't been crying, I promise. So hello to everybody that's in here now, and hello to everybody that will watch this later. Yeah, I look like crap. It's, as I said, it's been a busy week. I mean, it really has. Um, I can't even think of everything we've done. We've just done so much. We've been working on cleaning out more of the garden, saving more seeds of different stuff. Um, I've been working on a skirt for a sister of mine. Not by blood, but by YouTube. She's a sister of mine. And so I've been working on a skirt for her. I was supposed to have had it finished by yesterday, by what I wanted, but I ran into a problem and had to rip out some stitches twice around the waistband area. And so it kind of put me behind. And Michael, you're late. You're normally the first one here. And so, let's see. Our neighbor has a big truck, and so we had him go and get a load of bottom ash for us so we can use it in the garden walkways. When it gets rained on, it supposedly sets up. Oh, tell Kevin I said hi. Supposedly, when it gets rained on, it sets up kind of like concrete, and so it will hopefully keep the weeds down in the walkways of our garden, and so that will be really nice. I drew up plans for a new herb garden. You guys have probably in some of my videos seen my star herb garden that I have out there. That's going to be dug up and removed and moved somewhere else. I'm not getting rid of it because I love that one, but I'm getting a bigger one in its place. And it's not going to be star shaped per se, but it's going to be 15 foot by 15 foot, and it's going to have boxes here, there, and everywhere, and it's going to be nothing but herbs. And if there's any of that bottom ash left over, we'll use it and walk away there. If not, the bricks that we had in the garden, I will use in the herb garden, and I'll just put sand down first, and then the bricks that we had in the garden. But Jeff said that we had like 50 bricks out in the garden. And so I'd really like to use those in the herb garden. I think it would make it really pretty. But one of the other things that I have been working on is that YouTube sister of mine. She also has a severe health problem. And she's been very sick with it. And so I have been working on my own tea for her. Because of Buy Me a Coffee, a donation was made. And so I was able to use that donation to buy most of the ingredients that I needed for the tea. I'm still lacking in aloe vera leaf and the bags that I need to keep the tea thing done. One of the other things I have been doing is I have been working on our website, where we're going to actually have a real website so I can start selling some of the products and stuff that I've been making. I need to get a custom domain. Now, the custom domain I want is willowwayranch.com. I done a who is, and it was all private, but it did have the expiration date for that website name for January 23rd, 2023. Not certain I want to wait that long. But I'll have to come up with the money for that. But I do want to get a custom domain for the website because right now it's just set up at Wix. I will go ahead and post the links so you guys can look at it, and you guys can tell me if you've come across anything that's not working right. I have all the products right now set to out of stock because I don't have all of them finished yet, and so I don't want to be able to sell them when they're not finished. That's the other thing. Right now, the website that I have on Wix is the free part. For me to be able to sell the products, I have to be able to upgrade the page. So I've got to come up with the money to do that. I've got to finish some of the product pages. And then I need to update our Teespring. I did get Bonfire. I did get some products added to Bonfire, but Teespring, I'm wanting to do a different icon that has, the YouTube icon, the Facebook icon, the Instagram icon, and whatever else underneath our logo for t-shirts and stuff. So when people see us wearing our shirts, they'll also know that we've got a YouTube page and a Facebook page, and kind of add more advertisement, instead of just something that just says Willow Way Ranch. And so I created a new logo with those emblems underneath. But yeah, I've got a little to-do list here of stuff that I still have to do. And I'm going to have to get some shipping boxes. And I want to reprint our business cards, because right now our business cards have on them a barcode. And when you do the barcode on your phone, it takes you to our Facebook page. And I want the barcode to take you to our YouTube page. And so I want to reprint that, but I keep notes for everything. It's just, it kind of helps me figure out what I'm doing, and it's just, but my face feels hot. But anyway, most of you guys know that I am into foraging, and you've seen some of my videos. I don't know if I've done a fall foraging yet. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But, Dakota. Holy cow, son. Hi. Surprised to see you in here. I didn't think you could get, oh my God, I love you. You are a godsend. Hi, Cobalt. Everyone, Cody Farrow, that is my son. That is my firstborn, Dakota Lee. He goes by Cody. I call him Dakota because that is his given name, and that's the name I chose for him, and so I call him Dakota. And when I'm mad, it's Dakota Lee. But Randy said hi, Jeff.
Hey, Randy. Hi, Randy. Hunter said hi.
Awesome, Dakota. That's awesome. Randy, Hunter said hi.
I'm going to show you my toy.
Uh-oh. Randy, he's got to show you a toy. Tell Randy he needs to come to the house and visit us someday. Show him. Show Randy. Okay, I'll show it.
I have this Lego.
Oh.
I have this tiny Lego man. It's a mungus guy. It's a mungus. It's a mungus guy. I know I made him on the own, and also he has a jetpack on him too.
Yeah, he made that one all on his own.
Yeah.
So he has been getting very creative. One with his Legos, but two with paper and glue sticks and scissors and drawing. And so, yeah.
He doesn't want to stand up. Then he has started Legoing him.
Dakota says you're goofy.
No.
No, don't get your attitude. Okay. Okay, can you go on so mommy can do her live? Mwah, I love you so much. You are amazing. You know that, right?
Sure.
Can you go sit in the living room so mommy can do her live and talk about herbs and tinctures and all that good stuff?
First you can talk about my room I have.
Your what?
Room?
Your room?
Yeah. Like the paper, the Hat Wheels monster truck paper.
Oh, the poster that you have in your room with the Hot Wheels monster trucks on it?
Yeah, you can show me one of them.
We'll show them your room later, okay?
I'm sure I was here last time.
Yeah, I showed them your room on Josh's live. When Uncle Josh had mommy up and I did a walkthrough of the house, your bedroom is on Uncle Josh's live. Ain't that awesome? Maybe I can show it to you later, okay? Okay, now I love you, but you gotta get down, okay?
I want you to give me a drink.
Oh, Randy wants to know how you like school. Do you like school?
Yeah.
Yeah? He says he likes school.
Jetpack mungus.
Uncle Josh is Skinner
Jetpack
Farms,
mungus.
Dakota. He has sent, he, I guess, went to Walmart or somewhere and bought a pack of Hot Wheels toys and sent them
Jetpack
to Hunter.
mungus.
And so
Jetpack mungus. Jetpack
Josh and I call each other brother and sister. So he's awesome. He's normally in here, but he's probably busy tonight. But that's enough.
Go watch it.
Okay. One of the things most of you guys know is that I am into foraging. And I've done a couple of videos of me foraging just locally around the house. For those of you that may be wanting to start foraging or just starting out in foraging, one of the things I suggest is books. I don't know how this is showing to you guys. I'm going to see if I mirror my camera. Just clicked. Okay, there. It's off now. So maybe this will help. I don't know what you guys are seeing, if you guys are seeing it backwards or not. But Idiot's Guide to Foraging. I love these Idiot's Guide books. They're awesome. But it's got, it's a really good book. It's got clear pictures in it and not sketches or drawings. So it'll help you, decide on, kind of what you're looking for. And this isn't just for Missouri. So it's, I think it would cover, it says in-depth information on over 70 edible North American plants. And so I highly suggest this book because it's a good book. It shows plain pictures and everything. And so I highly suggest that one. Now, the other part of herbs and making your own medicines, using herbs in food. You're still a BUTT, even though I do love you. Okay, now, there. Is that better, Randy? Okay, now, another book that I recommend, sort of, is this one. And it's Growing Herbs. And this one, the reason I said sort of is, it's actually really good. And I really like it. But the recipes that it has in it is for like making potpourri, household uses, making an herbal pillow, and so making beauty products, making a pomander, jellies and preserves, making herb oils and butters, making herb teas for all occasions, herbal drinks, and then, so this one would be another one that I would recommend because, again, it shows full pictures, but propagating herbs by seed, herbs that thrive near water, herbs for shady places, herbs for sunny places, choosing a good plant. So this one here, yes, cattails. But I highly recommend this one too. It is Growing Herbs, How to Grow and Enjoy These Useful and Versatile Plants. And so this one here is another one that I recommend. Me too. I like books with pictures, clear pictures, because it makes it better for me to be able to know for sure what I'm looking for and what I'm looking at. Like there was a plant down there the other day and I seen it and I was like, I'm almost positive that's bone set. I'm almost positive it's the only bone set on our property, but I'm almost positive that was bone set. But I wasn't sure until I looked it up and I was right. It's bone set. And so, but yes, Peterson Farms of Nashville.
I got a helicopter. Go get the
Phil?
monster ball, man.
I think.
Hunter.
Drop torpedo on the monster.
Thanks, Dakota. Cattails, yes. Cattails, it's mainly the roots. And then like the shoots, the stalk thingies, you can weave baskets and stuff with those. In one of my books, I think it might be Chris Weatherman, which is Angry American, his Going Home series. Cattail roots have a lot of starch in them. And so he was pulling up cat shoots and drying them and using them as like cornstarch for like gravies and thickeners and stuff like that. So oh, Dakota, you and Randy will love each other. I swear to God. Randy is one of those where he just constantly picks on me. But yet, if I talk to him on the phone, he's like he's like a teddy bear. But yet, on my lives, he picks on me like crazy.
pick on me.
And so, yeah, he picks on everybody. But yeah, yeah, he's a really good guy. So okay, now after you forage the herbs and grow the herbs that you want to forage or grow, you're going to have to do something with them. And so that's why I recommend these next two books, Rosemary Gladstar's Herbal or Medicinal Herbs, A Beginner's Guide. So I highly recommend this one because it also has real pictures in it, and how to make herbal tinctures, how to make medicinal salves, how to make medicinal oils. Excuse me. It's got, about pages on, different things. There's one on turmeric, calendula, chamomile, chickweed. I mean, it goes on. Dandelion, echinacea, elderberry, golden seal. But I mean, it just goes on and on. And so this is another book that I highly recommend if you want to get into making medicinal herbs and salves and other things. But yeah, he's showing you guys. Hey, squirrel.
I saw this.
Hi, Jamie.
I just made this bagel mayor.
Let's see, who else? Who all did I miss?
Step back.
Hold on.
Step back. I'm gonna fly.
I'm
gonna fly. Joy.
RG Arizona Homestead. I thought I saw Peter in here earlier, or is he still doing his live? Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Ralph. Hugs and loves. Hi, Pineapple. No, I don't think Peter's in here. Oh, man, my eyes. But, so, yeah. Hello to everybody. My eyes are blurry. Okay, now the other book that I recommend after you have foraged and grown your herbs and you're wanting to do stuff with them is The New Age Herbalist. This one is by Richard Mabey, Mabey. And again, real pictures, not sketches. Okay, Dakota. And so that's another reason why I really like this one is, it's got, there's recipes in here. There's herbs for the nervous system, home care, housekeeping, fragrance, dye, using plants for dyes, insect repellents, ways to use herbs, herb salads, wild plants as food, herbs in vases, herbs in vinegar. I mean, disorders, the digestive system, which I've been using that one a lot. But I mean, it is just, I highly recommend this one too. The New Age Herbalist. Sorry. Okay. Now, this next one, I recommend it for information only because it has a lot of information. I mean, a lot of information, but there are no pictures. So it is, I mean, just but it's a really good one on like the properties and stuff of all sorts of, like calendula, for instance. It has, it says underneath calendula marigold, but it also has the scientific name and then parts used, the flower heads, energy and flavors. It's spicy, bitter, and neutral. Systems affected, liver, heart, and lungs. So I guess that's what it's for. I'm not certain. It gives a biochemical constituents, properties, vulnerary, astringent, alternative, diaphoretic, I can't even pronounce that. But calendula is used as an oil or salve for, and it says bruises and injuries, burns, earaches, shingles, eruptive skin diseases. It has the dose and formula: 3 to 9 grams in tea, 1 teaspoon infused in a cup of boiling water, and then as a tincture, 10 to 30 drops. And so I recommend this one, The Way of Herbs, just for information only, because there aren't any pictures in it, but it does give a lot of information. I mean, a lot of information. Hey, Jerry, how you doing, hun? Now, this one here, it's Wild Edibles of Missouri, which several of us in here are from Missouri. So, but look at the pictures. If you are wanting something that would show you specifically, what a plant looks like, a real picture of it, I don't recommend this book. Okay. It does have, like on hollyhock, it says it flowers May through September. And it gives the description. It's tall, thick-stalked plant with large leaves, coarse and heavily veined, and is part of the mallow family. Habitat: rich, rocky areas, waste areas, gardens, roadsides, railroads. Location: scattered. Collection: April through August. Uses: salad and soup. So Jeff made grilled cheese and tomato soup. So that was supper time. But this is one of those where I keep just in case. Yeah, he knows that you cook every Sunday night since I do all of my lives on Sunday nights, which you've been doing most of the cooking lately for like the last month or so anyway. So, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's it's not a bad book, okay, but it's just, it's one of those to where I don't know. I'm keeping it just in case, but Jeffrey logged in. Make sure to like it. Okay, now there's a lot of herbs that you are not going to be able to grow or forage, just for the simple fact of the area that you live in. Some herbs won't grow where you are. For instance, I ordered an insulin tree for Jeff, but the woman included a little alligator plant. The alligator plant needs temperatures of 85 to 113 degrees. This is Missouri. It's coming on to winter. My house is not 85 to 113 degrees. So needless to say, the alligator plant did not make it. The insulin plant's doing good. Alligator plant, it's gone. It's already dead. Because one, I don't have a greenhouse, and two, it's just not for Missouri weather. It's just not. Right now, I've got my cactuses sitting right over there. It's starting to freeze at night and everything, and so we had to bring them in. I mean, they can handle temperatures to 32 degrees. They were doing good in those temperatures, but it's just once it hits that freezing mark, I don't want the freezing burn marks and stuff on them. And so we had to bring them in, and they are very heavy. But anyway, for plants that you may not be able to grow or forage, there's several companies, reputable companies out there that you can buy herbs and plants and stuff from. One of those is Mountain Rose Herbs. And I highly recommend just going on their website and ordering a catalog. You get it for free. But when you open up their catalog, it's not just a catalog. They give you recipes for forest spiritual bath tea, sacred forest scent perfume, woodland cedar beard oil. They talk about natural pest management in herb gardens, homemade bug sprays. And so, 10 journaling props for home herbalism. Herbalism at home. And so, it's like towards the back of the book is when they finally get into everything they sell. Hold on. Still not there. They've got an article in this one about tinctures, about making them, about strengths, and if you're using fresh leaves and flowers, only fill the jar 2/3 to 3/4 of the way full. If you're using fresh roots, barks, and berries, only fill the jar 1/3 to 1/2 full. If you're using dried leaves and flowers, only fill the jar 1/2 to 3/4 full. Dried roots, barks, and berries only fill the jar to 1/4 to 1/3 full. And so I highly recommend just going to their site, Mountain Rose Herbs, and ordering a free catalog, because it's got some really neat stuff in it. You actually don't get into their catalog until page 76. The rest of it is just recipes and stuff like that. And so 78 starts essential oils that you can buy from them. And so I highly recommend just going to, hey, Rustic, going to their website and ordering a free catalog. Okay, now, the other thing, if you're like me and you're into herbs and tinctures and salves and balms, and man, I really look tired. My eyes are like so droopy. You'll do a lot of searching on the web. A lot of searching. Studying is what I call it. I came across another company that I really like, and it is called Monterey Bay Herbco. And they are a lot cheaper than Mountain Rose Herbs. I swear to God, they really are a lot cheaper than Mountain Rose Herbs. And you can buy organic from them also. So I highly recommend checking out Monterey Bay Herbco, because you will be able to get herbs and stuff there a lot cheaper than Mountain Rose Herbs. However, there are a few things that Herbco doesn't have that I have to get from Mountain Rose Herbs if I'm going to order. However, there was also one thing that Mountain Rose Herbs didn't have that Herbco had. And so I highly recommend Herbco, Monterey Bay Herbco, to buy. They have a printable catalog, and so that's what I did. Is I sat here and I'll do it this side. It's easier. I just printed off their catalog, and this way I can go through, and as I'm going through my recipes, I can highlight the herbs that I'm needing and know to order them. Hey, watch your language. Sorry. And so, yeah, Monterey Bay Herbco. I highly recommend them. Now, since I'm just starting to get necessarily an inventory, before I would just have a small bottle of sage, a chamomile, like just little seasoning bottles. But I'm actually working on getting a stock up. And so herbs and herbal products inventory pages. And so I will be filling them out too as soon as some of those other herbs come in. But I have a binder here. And I print off a lot of stuff. I've got 2 sections in it. One is herbs, and it's just where it doesn't necessarily have some recipes in it. It's mainly just information about herbs. The other section is homemade medicines. And so I've got a lot of recipes and stuff printed off on making, some homemade stuff. So there's that. The other thing, though, is I like kind of a little bit more of a personal touch. And that's where, hold on, my handy dandy notebook comes in. And so I take notes. I write stuff down. I write prices down that I see that other people are charging for certain things. I write those down just in case, if that's a product I get into, then I can, kind of give an idea of what to sell. But like, it's my way. It's my way of just, if I write it down, I have an easier time of remembering it. So like a tincture of elderberry, it is good. It's an antioxidant and an inflammation. It contains just elderberries and vodka, and it is 10 drops in 1 ounce of water 3 or 4 times a day. And that is the information that I have found and wrote down on it. Hi, Mitchell. Sorry, babe. Hi, Annette. Sorry. Tincture of Echinacea. You can use the leaves, the stalks, and the root. It boosts the immune system. It's good for colds, flu, infections, and wounds. And it just has Echinacea purpura and vodka. And the dosage is 10 drops in 1 ounce of water 4 to 6 times a day. And then it says do not use for 2 weeks after 14 days of use. So you use it for 2 weeks and then you quit for 2 weeks. And then you can use it for 2 weeks and quit for 2 weeks. But that is the information that I wrote down about Tincture of Echinacea. So I just, I've written down, a recipe for ear oil, a recipe for, a thyroid tincture, because um, when we were going through, oh, yeah, when we were going through all of our miscarriages, it messed my thyroid up. And so I had to be on thyroid medications and everything. And so this is a thyroid tincture. And so, yeah, he does. It's called a carport, and you should see it. In the red shed, that's also his.
I don't want to be safe.
But yeah, it's just, white willow tincture, wild lettuce tincture, usnea tincture. See, usnea is probably something that I'll have to buy. Ashwagandha, something I'd have to buy. They even have an aphrodisiac tincture. And I'm going to tell you right now, all of that stuff I would have to buy because I don't have any of it. So, but then the other thing, like salves, a good antibiotic ointment, beeswax, olive oil, echinacea, mullein, mugwort, calendula, and vitamin E. And it's good for cuts, scrapes, bruises, sores, puncture wounds, burns, scars, and fungal infections. You can make your own vapor rub. What is this one? I even wrote down a recipe for homemade tiger balm. So I don't have a whole lot of salves written down right now. I've just got the antibiotic ointment, the vapor rub, and the black walnut salve. The black walnut salve is beeswax, olive oil, ginger, sea salt, black walnut, rosemary, lavender, plantain, burdock, and yarrow. And it is good for drying and drawing. Infections, splinters, stings, acne, cysts, poison ivy, boils, blisters, ringworms, psoriasis, anti-itch, warts, moles, skin grafts, and herpes. So,
That, Mommy,
yes, dear.
I want you to stamp these together.
You want me to what them together?
Stamp them.
Stamp them?
Yeah, to make a boat.
To make a boat.
Yeah.
What did you do with my stapler?
I put it back downstairs
Then go get it.
because I didn't want it broken.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, the other thing that I'm really wanting to get into is teas, herbal teas. A chamomile tea. Chamomile is calming and it's a sleep aid. A peppermint is a digestive health and nausea. Ginger, antioxidant, nausea, inflammation. Hibiscus, echinacea, sage. But then you can actually get into tea mixes. Rejuvenating breath is spearmint, peppermint, sage, hyssop, and mullein. And it's good for lung health, congestion, and coughs. Hand it to Daddy. You got autoimmune tea, morning sickness tea, de-stress tea, allergy and sinus tea, and I would really like to get into teas. I mean, really like to get into teas. And the other thing that I came across, and I don't know for sure if this is something I would necessarily do or not, but smoking blends. There's no nicotine or anything like that in them. You've got a forest blend that contains meadowsweet, mullein, blackberry leaf, St. John's wort, and licorice root.
Thank you.
You've got a mountain blend that contains peppermint, mullein, skullcap, and hyssop. So, Dakota, you do know ammonia doesn't smell very good, right? Just letting you know. I don't know. He's just being Dakota. But anyway, that's kind of, and then, oh, yeah. I got another section in here for bath salts and sugar scrubs, but I haven't really gotten into that part yet of writing down recipes.
What? No.
Okay.
I'm not trying
One of the other things is seasonal eating. Since this is, but you've got like seasonal eating in the spring. Foraging would be dandelion, garlic mustard, wild garlic, chickweed, nettles, lamb quarter, violets, elderflowers, fiddleheads, ramps and leeks, yellow dock, and morel mushrooms. Now, I have not been able to find fiddleheads in our area. I've looked. Actually, I named him after the state.
North or south?
South. You're South Dakota, right, Dakota? And we haven't really been able to find ramps or leeks in our area either. But the rest of this stuff, you know, we've got morels. I'm not sure what yellow dock is. I'll have to look that one up. We've got elderflowers. We've got the violets. We've got dandelion. We've got wild garlic. We've got chickweed. We've got nettles. We've got lamb's quarter. So, you know, we've got all of that. Now, foraging for the summer, I've already kind of gone over all of that, like, you know, in a video online on Facebook. So, but there's a lot of things. I am getting ready to for my fall foraging. I'm actually getting ready to go out and harvest rose hips. Our elderberries and everything are already done. Our lettuce is starting to come back up, so we could get that. We did harvest all the last minute stuff in the garden. You know, we picked all the last of the tomatoes. What do you mean, do I have a Facebook group made for everyone? I've got a Willow Ranch Facebook group. Not group, but page. Willow Ranch Facebook page. But so yeah, rose hips. You could also harvest and eat nettles and lamb's quarters in the fall too, if you can find it. Now for winter, there's not a whole lot as far as foraging in the winter, because you get your rose hips right after the last of the frost, and so you in the winter you just want to eat everything that you've dried. You know, your dried canned fruits and vegetables, and you know, animal products that you've made throughout the year or whatever. No, honey, I don't have a Facebook group for Willow Ranch. I mean, I guess I can make one, but so, but I actually got this off of Project Zinstead. They've got, it's actually a really cool thing. It's a homesteader's guide, and you can print it for free. I'll show you guys real quick. I don't like how they've done this. And the screen of never ending.
He said, "Dad's gonna sit on it."
Hi, Dustin. Okay, Project Zinstead was taken over by Rooted Revival. Just so it used to be Project Zinstead, but now it's Rooted Revival. But you go up here to the freebie library, and you will have to log in normally. But they've got a 2022 Homestead Management Binder and entire. What?
What are you doing?
He's playing. Anyway, you can download the entire binder by having it printed on one side, or if you're doing double-sided printing, you can click here. Or you can download the individual sections. You know, some of you may not have animals, so you wouldn't need that one. And, you know, some of you may not, you know, sell and claim all of your homestead stuff on your taxes, so you wouldn't need those. But yeah, this is another thing that I recommend downloading is the Homestead Management Binder. I think you guys, you know, for those of you that have a homestead, it's free. All it takes is all it takes is a printer and ink. And they've also at the bottom, you can download a fall garden planner, a winter preps checklist, livestock care sheets for emergencies. I don't know why they've got Valentine's cards, but they do. But this is where I got that seasonal eating guide that I was just reading off to you guys, is right here. And then they've got goal planning worksheets where I don't have that one because there's too much crap around here that needs done. And here's a weekly to-do list, which I don't have that one because we're just constantly doing everything that needs done around here. And here's an errand and a meal plan and a grocery list one, a homestead to-do list, an indoor to-dos, outdoor to-dos, animal to-dos, other to-dos, garden planning pages, soil pyramid, first aid kit labels. And so, yes, they still have their 2020 Homestead Management Printable Binder, but they've also got the 2022 Homestead Management Binder, the Ultimate Free Homestead Planner. They will probably be updating this for 2023 really soon, which more than likely they'll just have to change the year and probably change the backgrounds, because she normally changes the backgrounds and stuff on the binders and everything for different years. But I highly recommend. Thank you, Cody. I love you. But yes, I highly recommend the Rooted Revival Freebies Library. Used to be Project Zinstead, and that's how I remember it. But this is, I don't know if it's showing you guys this or not. Oh, believe me, there wasn't a plan to clean the shed. I actually went down there and started cleaning it out by myself And then he comes down and started helping me. He's like, crap, this is going to get done whether I want it to today or not. And so I don't know, I'm trying to see where it is on you guys in the video. It's still, man, there's such a huge difference between what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing. I mean, it's like huge difference. Okay, Cody. Love you, Toad. So he used to when he was little. He's supposed to. I'm supposed to too, but mine are scratched to HE double hockey sticks, and it kind of hurts my eyes to wear them because in certain spots that I look through all the time, hi Rob, in certain spots that I look through all the time, I see that scratch, and so it's hard for me to wear them. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is our website. As I said, I am not nowhere near done with it, but I do have some pictures of some different stuff up, and you know, this is what I've been working on. So is all of this website stuff, products on Teespring, products on Bonfire, trying to get stuff done around here, working on a recipe for that tea for my YouTube sister, and working on her skirt, which I've got to iron the top band tonight and then fold it down, and I can sew the top band, and then I'm going to do elastic. And so and for those of you that may be following along on my diet journey, yesterday morning I weighed 175, and this morning I weighed 176 because a certain somebody made some really good hamburgers with cheese last night for supper, and I couldn't resist and ate 2 of them. So I gained a pound back overnight, but I have worked my butt off today, and I cannot wait to see what it says tomorrow. So, so yeah, I'm down there near the 175 range, so I'm pretty proud of myself on that. So, needless to say, my arm is killing me. Shoulder and elbow. But anyway, that's kind of, everything that I really wanted to talk about today, is to give you guys, something to think about with everything that's coming on. They're having a hard time. I guess Adderall for people with ADHD and stuff, I guess they're having a real hard time finding it. And I guess it's not the only thing that people are having a shortage of. And so, yeah, as I said, I've been really kind of looking into the herbal medicines and, stuff like that. And so, I've harvested and dried in my dehydrator lots of herbs this week, and I printed off some really cute labels. Yay! So I'm pretty excited about that. And then the Insulin Plant, when it came in, the plant was alive, but all the leaves had dropped off of it. And so I dried those leaves and turned them into kind of a powder. And Jeff is going to give it a try one of these days to see if it really works, or what, because he is type 1 diabetic. He wears, an insulin pump with the insulin strapped to his belly. He's supposed to wear a sensor on the back of his arm, but yeah. Ask him to show you where it's at.
Get to working and sweating and falls off.
That's his excuse. He gets to working and sweating and it falls off. So, but Rebecca was here yesterday. I sold her my great-great-grandmother's quilting rack. I wasn't going to use it because I am not into quilting. Never will be. It was just going to sit around here and collect dust. And I didn't want to sell it because, it was a family heirloom. But I'm the only one. I mean, seriously. My dad, my legal adopted father, I was his only child. He only legally adopted me. And so I was it. And so when he passed away, me being his legal child, I inherited everything. So, yeah, junk and all. And that's pretty much most of it. But he had ended up getting the house refinanced. So there was a loan against it. So the house was a big, huge piece of caca. I mean, it would have taken a good $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 to make it livable, to where it should have been livable. It was barely livable with Dad and Grandpa. I was his adopted child, Randy. He adopted me because he wanted to. But he was actually best friends with my biological sperm donor. And so he was at the hospital, or he came to the hospital to see me when I was born. And so, it was only right that he was the one to adopt me. He adopted me in my 30s. He passed away. Daddy, you're being hollered at. He passed away in 2017. And the reason and the way he passed away, guys, this is no joke, okay? He had a toenail that he clipped, and I guess it got a hangnail, and when he pulled the hangnail, it got infected. And he was one of those, it'll be okay. No. The infection went into his bloodstream. And by the time he went to the doctor and everything, it was too late. And before all was said and done, that infection had paralyzed him from the waist down, because the infection had settled in some type of something in his back. And so it paralyzed him from the waist down. He became a paraplegic. And he was a paraplegic for about 4.5 years before he passed away. Maybe 5 years. But, yeah, I mean, it was just that fast. One day he was up walking around, picking my kids up, swinging them around, walking me down the aisle. And then a couple of years later, he's in a bed, unable to move, all because of a toenail infection. So, even the smallest infection is a no joke. I've learned that the hard way. I had to lose my dad. I do still have a dad, though. My stepdad. He's a really good guy. And he's been around since I was 4 or 5 years old. Boy, the stories he could tell you. Believe me, Randy, the stories my stepdad could tell you. He tells a story of me and Summer locking him out of the, my stepdad tells a story of me and Summer locking him out of the trailer because we wanted Fruit Loops for breakfast and he wouldn't let us have them. And so he went out to his car in the dead of winter to get a pack of cigarettes. And Summer and I took advantage of that moment to lock the trailer door. And then I guess we grabbed the box of poot roots and set on the table and was eating them, watching him freeze his butt off on the front porch. And so, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure Dad could tell you a couple of stories, but yeah. I miss my dad, Bill, my adopted dad. I miss him a lot. You know, when Trenton was born, Mike and I, the ex, were really poor. And one morning there was a knock at the door. And I opened the door and there's this brand new, beautiful bassinet sitting outside the door. And I'm sitting there looking, and all of a sudden Dad, Bill, and his girlfriend pop around the corner, and they had gotten us the bassinet for Trenton to sleep in, you know, and yeah. When I was little, at all the oh yeah, we paid for that one, Josh. We seriously paid for that one. But when I was little, my dad, Bill, whenever my biological father would go to tractor pulls, Dad, Bill normally tagged along with us. And he'd always win me some type of a prize at one of the fairs and carnivals and stuff there. And so I had my room plastered with the paper framed glass mirrors with a rose on them, or with poison, or, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. And so, yeah, he always had to give me something. I miss him. He was a big guy too. I mean, he was a big guy. When I was about 13, 14 years old, he'd left one of his Hawaiian print shirts at my biological father's house, and a friend of mine was staying the night that night, Jill, and Jill and I put his shirt on, and I'm talking both of us together, my arm through one sleeve, her arm through the other sleeve, both of us standing there together, and the shirt just draping off of us. I mean, he was a big guy. And so, but he was a good guy. He had a good heart, a really good heart. This week has been just kind of hard for me on that aspect because I was cleaning some more drawers and stuff out, thanks to Pineapple. And I came across a little blood tube. And in that blood tube was his final heartbeats that the nurse had printed off for me. And so that was, I didn't even know that I'd stuck it in that drawer, and I came across it. And so that was pretty hard. Yeah, bud. Yeah. What are you doing? You did?
Yeah, my daddy did.
Oh, I have no idea. And so, yeah, it's been one of those weeks. As I said, we've done a lot of stuff this week, including me doing some organizing and cleaning and going through and stuff. And I'm nowhere near done. I think I have 5 trash bags of crap to take to my sister's store. So, but who wants me to show their channel? Anybody? If you want me to show your channel, say I. Just type in an I. Mitchell, you have new pigs on the farm? What breed are they? Oh, Tasha, Art and Adventure with Tasha's on. She's live at the truck stop, or her truck stop. So, York, awesome. Okay, so we'll do the share screen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just got a notification that Mitchell had done some, uploaded a video of new hogs on his farm. So, the new 3 little pigs. Oh, they're so cute. They are adorable when they're little, and then they grow up and stink, and they're not so adorable no more.
Please smell my hair.
Okay. Gosh, their hair smells so good. Yes, it does. It smells like the baby shampoo. We've got Mitchell with Hendrickson Family Farm, and he has 645 subscribers. And posted 1 minute ago, new pigs on the farm. Mitchell, in the thumbnail thing of that one, you look like you're a serial killer. No joke, dude. You're just it's the one of Emma's English writing lesson. But yeah, just hanging out. I'd like to do that. Just hang out. I need to start doing more of that type of stuff. But when do I have time, right? But Mitchell with Hendrickson Family Farm, 645 subscribers. His last video was 1 minute ago. And he does have his about section filled out. Here you go, Mitchell. So make sure to check out Hendrickson Family Farms. Come back here. See, Rebecca, I had a great week. Shannon made it through the whole week and made $1,000. Holy cow! How did you make $1,000 freaking dollars? And then Rebecca wanted me to show hers. Who came in? Big Matt. Hey, dude. Okay, and Rebecca wants me to show hers, so we're gonna go ahead and show hers. But yeah, I haven't worked on any videos. I've got like 9 videos on my desktop that I need to edit. And no, haven't. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, she's got 304 subscribers. Her last video was a mail call 13 days ago. And Rebecca was at my house yesterday picking up my great-great-grandmother's quilt rack. So
Yesterday or day before?
oh no, I thought it was yesterday, Saturday. Maybe it was Friday, but I think it was yesterday. I don't even know anymore. I know. We're just constantly busy trying to get so much done before winter sets in and it starts getting too cold, and we're still nowhere near done with that freaking project house. We haven't touched the darn thing in 2 months. $21.45 an hour, 9 hours a day at her new job. Oh, yes. I forgot she got that new job. I'm sorry, Randy. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. But does anybody else want me to show their channel? I'm only showing just if you ask. Ah, Janice. I know. Mitchell, I'm in the same damn boat. I swear I am. I am stuck at the 420s. I think the most I've gotten up to was like 425. And then the next day it was like 422. Then it'd be 424. Then back down 422. It's like I'm stuck at 422. Was it Friday? Sorry, Rebecca. As I said, it has been one of those days. Hi, baby.
Stupid thing. Hold
on. Okay. Randy, I have been going to James Gype and I'm still stuck at the 420. It's like I will gain like 3 or 4 subs from his thing, but then it's like the very next day I'm dropped back down to 422. But Wendy, I think I made the YouTube gods mad. Well, I must have too. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna remove that for a second. Jeff is wanting me to try and show you our garden. That's what it looks like right now. We've got it all cleaned up and we've got that bottom ash down. And so that's what it looks like right now. But, oh, thanks, Matt. I think we both made the YouTube gods mad, Mitchell. If you're not gaining and I'm not gaining, then we made somebody mad. Oh, and here is the newest thing. Okay, did you guys know that I've got a community tab? Did you notice that? And did you notice that I only have 422 subscribers and I have never hit 500? But I have a community tab. That's how I shared out my granddaughter's picture, was my new community tab with 422 subscribers. And as I said, I've never hit 500. Not once have I been to 500 subs, but I've got a community tab. How did that happen? I have no idea. All I know is in my notifications, your little notification thingy-mabobber at the top, it had maybe I can still find it and show it to you guys if I scroll down far enough. If it lets me scroll down far enough. One.
Shannon's almost there.
Is she really? Holy cow! You go, Shannon. I should be getting close. Hold on. It'll be safe. Yeah, right here. I don't know if you could. Hold on. I've got to go back and start showing it again. How are you? Okay. Don't go away. You stay right there. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys this real quick. Look, right here. No, wait till it gets caught up. But it says advanced features unlocked. Try creating posts. And so I clicked that and it took me to a community page. And I'm like, what? How the heck do I have a community page? I'm not even 500. And so, but yeah, watch.
Well, there was a deal that I read that they were just ran because initially the community tabs that like it was just a random deal.
Hold Well, they must have chose me as one of their random things or something because here I am, Willow Way Ranch, 422 subscribers, and right there is a community tab.
Well, I'll look
So-
on one of my other channels and see if I have it.
But yeah, I have not once hit 500 subscribers yet, and I've got a community tab. So
How many channels you got, Mitchell?
I
yeah,
got 3.
why do you have 3? You've got Hendrickson Family Farms, and then you've got the Last Chance Cook-Off. You've got another one?
Well, I'm not even counting the Last Chance Cook-Off.
Oh, I've just got the one.
How did I not know about this?
Sorry, Janice. I don't know why you don't got one, babe. I don't know why I've got one.
Look at my Lego man.
Uh-oh.
It's Among Us man.
You showing Uncle Josh your humongous man?
Hey, Hunter.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Say hi to Mitchell. Mitchell's on there too.
Wendy, I even lost this subscriber since we were talking.
Whoa, we're bad luck for you, evidently.
I haven't gained or lost, so I'm still 422. I don't know if that's my lucky number and I'm just stuck there or what, but
I went to, so I was at 645 a second ago, and now I'm at 644.
It wasn't me. I promise. I'm still subscribed.
YouTube felt sorry for you.
I know. Isn't he mean to me? Hey, Janice, Zombie Prepper is Rob, and Rob, Where to Begin Homestead is Janice. So there, you guys are introduced.
Who did you say your name? What did you say her name was?
Isn't it Janice? Where to
Yeah.
Begin?
I was just seeing if you
Yes,
said, I
that's who
thought you
that
said
is.
something completely different.
You're ornery. Is that your Coke Zero?
Yes. Send Coke Zero. So we went to an amusement park yesterday, Wendy.
Yes.
So you know about my wreck, and Josh knows about the wreck I was in about this time last year.
Yeah.
So I'm riding this roller coaster. It's like the oldest roller coaster at the amusement park, and it's like a wooden one. And it's going, then all of a sudden it drops down, and then goes again. And whenever it dropped down, I don't know what happened, but my neck and my back, and it's bad.
Mitchell.
Like I cannot bend my neck hardly at all that way, or that way. It's
What
Josh's
about-
fault.
What about a chiropractor? Do they do you any good, or are you going to have to go see?
I'll have to go back to the doctor.
Oh, Mitchell.
So the chiropractors
Hey, Krubby.
are. I don't know. My doctor strongly
Okay,
suggested whenever I broke it.
We've got a couple of people wanting to come up. Just warning you guys. Sorry.
Hello. When I broke my back, they strongly suggested me not to go to the chiropractor.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Josh.
You're fine. My thing's freezing up on me. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Your camera looks really good, Josh.
Yeah, it does. Did you get a new camera?
That's really clear.
His camera is really clear.
You. Josh, we're talking to you.
He says his thing keeps kind of freezing up, so he may not be hearing us.
I can see his eyes moving.
You just cut out on me, Mitchell. How you doing, Krubby?
No words.
I don't know. He's not saying anything. This is the first time I've actually ever seen him,
This,
besides his videos.
He doesn't have a mic.
If
Rebecca
Rebecca's
is a-
trying to say something, no one had.
I haven't
And
said anything yet.
Oh, okay.
oh, there are you using your new mic?
I am.
Awesome.
It sounds so good.
Yeah,
Do
your
you want to see it?
your camera looks a lot better too. Are you using your brother's
Oh,
computer?
did you see
Yes.
Crumby's
Yes.
private chat, Wendy? He doesn't have a mic.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, Krubby, you need to get a mic, dude.
Yes.
That way you can talk to
Hey.
us.
Sign language. He's saying hello.
This is Hunter.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, go ahead, show it. I know, babe. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Wow.
That's what I had. I have something similar to like that
picture
for
was
my
really clear,
podcast.
though.
Do you, Ronald?
You getting tired?
Whoa.
What is that?
I said wanted you to sing this song to me.
Janice is playing Hunter High.
Janice says hi, Hunter.
Hi, Janet.
You got to meet him in Kentucky. You know that? Yeah.
Hey, Josh said
You got
what,
to-
Wendy?
Kirby's deep kid.
Oh, your camera was really clear tonight, Josh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Krubby. This is Hunter, my son. He's my 5-year-old.
It's been amazing since getting this yesterday. I just uploaded a mail call video.
Oh, did you?
So I sent it direct. I didn't schedule it. I just said do it. I was trying to do it before you chose my channel, but didn't get done in time.
Yeah, it's 49 here right now. So it's cold. Yeah. Well,
It's supposed to get out to like, what was it? 22, something like that.
22 tonight?
28 tonight, 23 tomorrow night, 21 Tuesday night. It's supposed to
Okay.
get down to 21 Tuesday night.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to mute my mic for a minute.
Okay.
So is this camera clearer than my other one, Wendy?
Okay.
It's pretty clear.
It's clear. Yeah.
So
Oh, there-
I figured out a way to use your phone as a webcam.
What?
Really?
I'm dead serious. At least an Android. I don't know about an iPhone.
Well, mine's an Android. Jeff's is an iPhone.
So if you plug it into your computer, it'll
Yeah.
ask you, do you want to use to file transfer to something else? And you can actually do webcam.
Okay.
But it's
Bye,
a whole
Krubby.
lot better than the camera on this old computer.
Be a lot better camera.
Hi, Ronald.
Hi, Wendy.
How
Got a
you
surprise
doing?
for you.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Once these things get back in stock,
Yeah?
we're going to buy one for you.
Oh, Ronald, you don't have to do that, sweetheart.
Hey, these things are a lot cheaper than I thought they were. I was figuring at least $50 to $100.
Yeah?
They're only $30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was
That's-
surprised.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ronald. I love you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and I found out something interesting about my computer.
What, babe?
I have 3 different audio outputs.
You
This
do?
has an audio output. This microphone has an audio output. I have an audio output to the big screen, and I have an audio out to the headphone jack.
Holy cow, Ronald.
Yeah, I think yours might have that many too.
Mine's just a laptop, though. Yours is a desktop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It'll so is it USB mic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just you can any USB port, Wendy. So you probably have three.
OTWP, I love you, babe. You and Dragonflies are such awesome people.
I love you too.
I love you too.
I said it too.
But yeah, they're not in stock right now. So we're gonna just keep checking.
Okay.
Just thought we'd let you know.
Well, I appreciate that, Rebecca, so much. That is so awesome.
I got to meet Rebecca and her brother at Dale's deal.
Yeah, I've met Rebecca and Ronald twice now. Once at Orslins in Moberly, and then they were here at our house yesterday.
Friday. Not yesterday, Friday.
Friday, yes. OTWP, if you get a chance, I know you're wanting to get into like the herbal tinctures and salves and stuff like that. So if you get a chance, watch this live from the beginning, because the first hour of this live, I'm talking about herbs and tinctures, and I show off all of the books that I use, and I go over how I do some stuff and stuff like that. So yeah. But I know he himself and Dragonflies, I think, are wanting to get into the herbals and stuff like that. And so
I know I definitely want to.
A lot of the herbal stuff, like my grandma and my great grandma used to do when I was a kid.
okay.
A lot of those.
UT, you do too. OTWP, love you guys.
That whole families at that time, all of that stuff's lost because my mom was the only other one that did it other than my grandma.
Yeah.
And all my aunts and my uncles, they don't have anything to do with it anymore.
Huh. Well, it's just, I know with things, things are getting bad. There's like Adderall shortages and stuff like that for kids with ADHD, which Hunter's ADHD, but he's not on Adderall or Ritalin. He's just on Intuitive. And so, luckily, I mean,
what's kind of bad, Wendy, is we don't make any medicine in the United States anymore.
No.
I mean, so we're so dependent on foreign supply chains. It doesn't take a whole lot to cause ours to have a big ripple in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing that really scares me, yes, I'm telling about my brother's medical conditions. He has epilepsy. Is he still going to be able to get his medication?
Well, that's what worries me about Jeff being on insulin. That's one reason I went ahead and I got that insulin plant, is because, if the shit does hit the fan, which technically it kind of is starting to, maybe this insulin plant will help save his life if we can't get insulin for him.
It seems like years ago, because there's nobody diabetic in my family, but it seems on either side. So it seems like years ago, though, I read something about a plant that you could, I don't know if eat or you make a tea out of or something, and it's supposed to help regulate. I don't remember I'll try to look it up.
That's what this insulin plant is supposed to do. But if you find another one, you let me know. God bless you too, OTWP. Love you, bud. Give Dragonflies hugs for us.
So everybody on my family they're Native American, so they have all of the tribal remedies and stuff. So
Okay.
Raindrop Live.
Thank you, my Raindrop Life. I'm glad you came in. See you in the morning, OTWP.
Janice likes your sticker baby.
She should. She's got a sticker up there somewhere.
I don't know if she's got a magnet.
Hold on, where's my other shoe?
You got a magnet first.
Peace and love, ours, Daily Days, Bare Bones, Roots and Refuge, Cape Cod, Chris and Larry. Yes, I do.
Where?
Where to begin
Oh,
Homestead is
there
right
it is.
there.
I guess I'm blind.
You are blind.
Wow.
Are you ever going to get any stickers, Mitchell?
What at this point? Why, Wendy?
Just because?
We're gonna get some stickers made.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't know if I'm gonna go with the light green background. I may go with a different color. But yeah.
Oh, I like your little icon thingy.
It is thanks to Cooking with Bobby Joe. She's the one that did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out everybody that helps me. You know, it's like I was so surprised. She says, "Don't take this the wrong way." She says, "I just want to help you out," and I says, "Fine." You know, I'm not gonna refuse the help.
Heck yeah.
You know, so she designed both of them.
Jeffrey.
Absolute job. The bad thing is I don't know how to change. I don't know how to change it on my. You know, if I were to click off of here, it would show the purple R.
Yeah.
So you have to have the picture saved to your computer, and then there's
I wonder what one does.
where your name is at on your where it shows you
I
down in the bottom.
I see those three dots there.
You click
Oh,
on
mine
those,
shows.
and then it says remove from stream, edit name, edit avatar. You click on edit avatar, and then you just drag your new picture over into it, and then you can click on it, and it'll select your main as your main one.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I even have it set on this computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Yes. Yes, you do.
So what do you got planned for this
I
week,
need to
Mitchell?
put phone back and charge it, please.
Well, I have been the last 3 weeks. I've been working on a big project, so I have been stuck on computer all the last couple weeks doing AutoCAD and
Ooh, I
SolidWorks
remember
stuff.
that.
So
I
I
remember
have to
AutoCAD.
redesign 2 machines completely
Wow.
and then program them.
You do that for work?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love all
Yeah,
that.
I was in design and drafting in Votech in high school, and we used AutoCAD in there. But back then, it was like floppy disk and
Yeah.
New.
So there's a new software. It's called SolidWorks. It is the bomb.com. I'm telling you what. You can actually make it like. So you make the machine and you can make it in 3D. So you can do 3D in AutoCAD if you have that particular one. But you can, like, if it's something supposed to screw together, you can hit play on it and it just, does what it's supposed to. It's awesome. So I've been designing in AutoCAD because I'm a lot faster on it than I am SolidWorks. And then I will just move it over to SolidWorks and tweak a little couple things, and then I can make the whole machine look like it's sitting and running.
that sounds cool.
Wow.
See, I've always been interested in architecture and stuff like that, and that's why I took design and drafting. And I never did anything with it. It was a class for me to join when I was in school, so I joined it. I didn't want to join the nursing program with all the other girls. I wanted to be different, so
Yeah.
I joined design and drafting.
Well, I'm trying to get my kids. So if I could get two of my kids to want to do what I do at work, I could pay for them to go to school after school, and then buy all. Well, I've been buying most of the software, but I could buy the software, and then they could go. They could start their own business because they wouldn't have any overhead cost out of it. And the other one wants to be a vet, and I'm not changing that. So, so she'll probably have a vet clinic right down the road. What the flock?
Hi, what the fuck? What are you doing?
I love her channel name.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, wow.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so-
like when butt nuggets, when they had theirs, butt nuggets instead of tiny farm nuggets like that is now. I loved their channel name before they changed it. I love the butt nuggets one. Nope.
I had never heard the term cackleberries until someone said that one time, and I'm like, what are cackleberries? They're chicken eggs.
Yeah.
I'd never heard that term before. I was like, what?
Well,
Do you see who's cuddling up with my brother?
yeah, I've seen some cat over there.
It's Gigi.
Oh,
She lays on, and I don't know why she does it, but she lays on his chest at night. She sleeps with him on his chest, and I'm guessing it's to make sure he's still breathing, because she's a very intuitive cat.
You say that I actually seen somebody on YouTube the other day. I was just had it playing, and it was listening to it while I was working on my deal, and a deal come up, and it said it was somebody with some sort of special needs of some sort, and that's what they kept saying. They were having a hard time breathing, and the cat is what they ended up putting a camera in there, and every time they would quit breathing, the cat would reach over there and slap them.
Whoa!
Okay.
wow.
I'm not even kidding. I was like, so I had to go quit doing what I was doing and go back over there and watch what it was saying. I guess cats have that. Like dogs are known for it. You can train a dog for it, but I've never heard of a cat doing something like that.
Huh. Yeah, I know one of the old
My
wives.
brother wears a CPAP mask.
One of the old wives' tales.
Not afraid. She's not afraid of it at all.
Sleep with a baby because it'll take the baby's breath away. That was an old wives' tale. I mean, old wives' tale. I don't even know where it came from or what, but it was, not to let the cats sleep with the babies because the cat will steal the baby's breath, take the baby's breath away, and the baby would die. But that was I don't even know where that one came from. That was like way back in the day.
I don't know.
I don't either. It's interesting. I always find her in his room, on his bed, or somewhere else, laying in there, just looking at him.
Huh.
It's just what she does.
Well, I think I am going to end this, guys, and call it a night. We've got to get Hunter in bed, and I need a shower. I mean, I can feel the grit on my eyelids and stuff from all the dust and everything from working in the garden and everything today. So I need a shower.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Love and hugs, guys.
Can I talk to you in the back, Wendy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.